How do you gather more than 1,000 people from across the world to speak up against injustice? A New Zealand artist uses the latest networking craze to get a strong message across. Karambury finds out how.
A silent protest by people from 20 different countries, united with a single message: the protection of human rights. And they would have not come together on this Armour without the internet's latest networking tool, Facebook.
Well, I thought that Facebook could be used as a tool of art because I'm really interested in the concept of relational aesthetics. What that is that the artist involves the audience. And in my artwork, the audience was hundreds and hundreds of participants around the world collaborating with me. And I thought the fastest way to use that was through a social network, where I could invite people to join that had similar ideas as myself.
While most people would use Facebook to organize Friday night drinks and socialize, this New Zealand artist has used it to create awareness about a subject that thousands around the world and his family have been affected by.
My grandfather and my auntie were both executed in the 1980s, 1981 specifically, for their religious belief, just being a Baha'i. And they were executed by firing squad. And my grandfather was, I think, around 80 years old. And that necessarily had provoked the work, but what I wanted to do more was to speak for the Baha'is that are presently suffering right now.
Shahryar believes art is a tool for social change. And what better way to use the tool than the strength that lies in the masses?
Well, I was keen to get other people to participate because I felt that one person's own ideas was not enough to put through such a strong theme of persecution and oppression in the world. And I felt that if I involved the masses, by doing that, my artwork would have more of an impact.
I noticed when you what's happened is you have a very democratic and a very sort of participatory artwork. It's an interactive artwork. You're doing it like a giant worldwide rocks poll.
From Nepal to Iran, from New Zealand to Venezuela, Shahryar's Facebook page received 1,500 responses to his request to stand up against persecution.
I did feel that people were listening to my plea, and I felt that a lot of people felt the same thing as I did because I'd received a lot of responses from artists all over the world and socially minded people, and that they were just really fascinated how I used Facebook and modern age technologies to communicate the arts and social themes.
For the thousands who sent in their self-portrait, this was a chance to unite through their own interpretations of what the armour meant to them.
The armour represented kind of a defense, and those people, such as myself, made up that armour, that we all stand up to protect one cause, and that's human rights.
I am personally very proud of him, and personally I think that what he's creating to the world is not just for the sake of a certain religion. It is just a basic human rights, and it was just a means for him to show that the breach of human rights throughout the world should be stopped.
Growing up, I was more aware to social issues than probably the normal person. It definitely now is reflected in my artwork, and it will continue to reflect, I think.
As Facebook continues to connect more than 1 million users across the globe, Shahryar intends to use it for a greater purpose than just social networking, bringing about social awareness through art.